to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Hello and good evening once again. Thank you for joining us for the 10 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. My name is Wadulo Arnold Mark. We're going to be taking you for the next 1 hour, so do sit tight. Let's give you these insights. In our top story this evening, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni commissioned the Wagagai Gold Mine and Refinery in Alupe Village, Busia District. Operational since 2019, Wagagai Gold Mine is fully integrated, covering the entire value chain. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni stressed that utilizing the Uganda's finite mineral resources for sustainable development, and also condemned the informal trade of Uganda's minerals. Dennis Sigua was on ground and reports.
Established amid growing China-Uganda bilateral cooperation, Wagagai Mining Uganda Limited is built on a proven gold ore reserve of 30 million tons located within the Busia Greenstone Belt in eastern Uganda. Operational since 2019, the project is fully integrated, covering the entire value chain: exploration, mining, refining, logistics, and international trade. The company is currently processing up to 5 tons of gold per day, refining it to 99.9% purity, a capability that aligns with President Yoweri Museveni's long-standing directive against the export of raw minerals.
I want to thank Wagagai for listening to my message from the beginning and fully processing the gold. Uganda will get more money, but we can also use this gold here in our other industries, like jewelry.
President Museveni emphasized the importance of utilizing the finite mineral resources for sustainable development and also condemned the informal trade of Uganda's minerals.
But the minerals, they are exhaustible. So you will get a situation where you have got holes in the ground and nothing that was left. So that's why we must use the most efficient methods to take advantage of these minerals, so that they create capacity, even for the area.
With gold now ranked as Uganda's top foreign exchange earner, generating over $3 billion annually, the Wagagai project is expected to significantly boost national revenue and regional development, particularly in eastern Uganda. Wagagai Gold Mine and Refinery was set up in line with the government's strategic vision to promote value addition and industrialization within the mining sector.
What the president has been talking about and what the National Development Plan 4 captured is coming to a reality where we are seeing value addition centers being commissioned, especially in this mining sector. Before that, we thought it was not going to be possible. First of all, power was very unreliable because mining requires a lot of power and it has to be sustainable power.
So far, over US dollars 150 million has been invested in developing the facility, with a projected total investment of US dollars 250 million on a 9.2 square kilometer
Your
site.
Excellency, China-Uganda trade faces great potentiality. Thanks to the zero tariff treatment, in the first half of this year, the total value of trade between China and Uganda reached 953 million US dollars, up 32.8% from the first half of 2024.
Wagagai is Uganda's largest and the most technologically advanced gold mine. Beyond gold, Uganda is richly endowed with other mineral resources, including copper, cobalt, iron ore, marble, lithium, and uranium.
Uganda is an agrarian country, and since time immemorial, it has been relying on agricultural products such as coffee for foreign exchange. But right now, gold has become an in thing, with statistics showing that the country earns over $3 billion per annum. Dennis Igoa for UBC.
Tempers flared in Lira as President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni met with leaders from the Lango sub-region to address long-standing grievances over cattle compensation. The meeting held at Lango College saw local leaders decry rampant corruption by middlemen and lawyers who allegedly extort money from vulnerable claimants. In response, the president tasked the leaders to form a committee to revise the compensation mechanism, hinting at the possibility of adopting a flat-rate model recently embraced in the Teso sub-region. Henry Okrut has the details.
So people who are poor, they cannot defend, they can benefit it, but you can make it by at least restocking.
It was a tense and emotionally charged gathering at Lango College in Lira. Leaders from across the region met President Museveni over what they called a broken and exploitative cattle compensation process.
I'm one of the 6 people who went to court for cattle compensation, De Leon and others. 4 of my colleagues have passed on. One of them is John Atiatim, who you knew very well. Mr. President, old men and women have died. Many spend nights in front of banks, and I'm saying this, that even banks are part of this mess. One of the things I regret in my life is having gone to court for cattle compensation. I really regret. The reason I'm regretting, Your Excellency, is that the syndicate for corruption, for stealing this money, is using the opportunity which I created. I pray that God should pardon me for taking my government to court.
Speaker after speaker accused middlemen and unscrupulous lawyers of extorting money from vulnerable claimants, many of whom are elderly and illiterate.
If it is 5 million, they will withdraw your money and close your account, and you don't benefit. So the way we are using it, Your Excellency, is not benefiting the people. I have 3 great men rotting in jail because of this theft in cattle compensation. We have the former chair NRM of Otuke is in jail. We have one of the contestants from Agago is in jail, and one of the businessmen from Otuke is in jail. They were sent to go and do this corruption, corrupting the poor women, the poor old women and men in Otuke. And I'm informing you, Your Excellency, that there are 5 categories of the thieves. They have arrested number 5 and number 4. But number 3, number 2, and number 1 are still out.
Not even an earlier report from the Deputy Attorney General Jackson Kafuzi detailing the progress of the compensation process was convincing enough.
In the financial year 2023-2024, we had a budget of 80 billion shillings. 71.28 billion was released to my ministry. 70.778 billion was paid out.
District, the 53 people whose money bounced back because of the issues raised by Attorney General, they are unable to be traced, and coming back to start processing is not easy.
48 billion is said to be given, but 22 billion went to the middlemen. So that means we have lost 22 billion. The question is, who took the 22 billion?
In response, President Museveni acknowledged the concerns and directed the leaders to form a regional committee to revise the compensation mechanism.
Even if we do it in 2-3 years, as long as the plan is a good one, it's better than doing things blindly.
This could lead to adoption of a flat rate model, as recently seen in Teso sub-region.
Then you come and we talk in Kampala and conclude. Because the money, we shall have to look for the money, but how do we spend it?
The Teso model offers equal compensation to every affected household, regardless of the number of cattle lost. It is seen as a pragmatic solution to years of delays and manipulation.
Let's conclude like that. Today, you will form a committee with Achon and others, then we shall see the way forward. We shall get the money, but the question is how to do it.
Everybody would be rich and nobody would bother the country. Therefore, I would offer myself full time.
A new chapter may be unfolding for cattle compensation in northern and eastern Uganda, a road whose reform will require transparency, accountability, and swift action. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Thank you very much, Henry Okrut, for those updates. The Prime Minister, Robin Nabanja, has praised President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for empowering women in Uganda. She made these remarks during a Holy Mass at Rubaga Cathedral in Kampala.
More than 200 parishioners joined the service as Nabanja highlighted the role of women in Uganda's rise to a middle-income nation.
Singa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni singa sigalina. Era njagala omusiima okusosowaza abakyala mu ggwanga lino. Naffe n'atuteeka ku mwanjo. Ekyo kikulu nnyo bakyala bannange.
Nabanja also reassured residents that the NRM government remains committed to maintaining good roads across Kampala and beyond.
The roads in Kampala are being worked on, as you are aware. We have money. We got a loan from African Development Bank, $288 million US. And we are moving steadily. The challenges that were in there have been solved. Nakauka Kisubi will also be worked. Nakauka Natete Kisubi will also be worked on. We had the issues of compensation for the project affected persons. We have so far compensated a big number, and the company or the contractor has been given the right of way. And so he's going to start this week.
The Prime Minister praised Archbishop Paul Semogerere for leading Mass in Kakumiro during a Thanksgiving ceremony with the President.
I want to appreciate the Archbishop Paul Semogerere for having visited me, for having presided over my function, a Thanksgiving function which was attended and presided over by the President. I cannot thank him enough. I will always be here to show solidarity, because that is the spirit he showed us when he came to Kakumiro.
You have also made pledges.
Yes, I will come here and support the church, but I will also mobilize other people, including my president, to come and support so that we can complete the priest's house and also the church, the cathedral.
Meanwhile, Rubaga Cathedral is set to celebrate 100 years this October, announced Reverend Father John Mary Walugembe.
Wano wozze Lubaga Cathedral parish nkakasa si gwe mulundi gwo ogusoose era nkakasa omanye enteekateeka ezigenda mu maaso lutikko eno we tutudde egenda kuweza emyaka 10 mu Okitoba ennaku z'omwezi 26 tuli mu nteekateeka ez'okulaba nti ebikujjuko ebyo bitambula bulungi. Twagala okugiyooyoota wano mu kitukuvu ate era ne wabweru ate nga parish era tuli mu kuyooyoota nnyumba y'abasaaseredooti bafaatha we tusula ate n'ebirala ebigenda mu maaso ku kisaawe awanaabeera emikolo nkakasa obimanyiiko ono kasipiikiko tujja keesunga kakasa kajja kubeera kasava naye nga tukwaniriza nnyo weebale nnyo nnyabo weebalire ddala okujja.
He urged parishioners to stand by truth and avoid small material bribes during elections.
Twesabire nnyo tulina mu budde buno obw'okulonda nange twesabire tulonde abantu abatuufu, twesabire tulonde omuntu omutuufu, twesabire tulonde abatuufu, tuleme kutunda nsi yaffe na 20,000, tuleme kutunda nsi yaffe na sukaali, leka kutunda myaka gye 5 na 15,000 baleme kuwa 15,000 olyoka oweeyo akalulu. Nange twesabire nnyo.
Father Walugembe also commended Nabanja for her dedication to the country. The Prime Minister pledged 60 million shillings towards the centenary preparations and renovation of the priest's house. The centenary celebrations in October will mark a century of faith, service and devotion at Lubaga Cathedral, with the Prime Minister's support reflecting the government's commitment to preserving Uganda's spiritual and cultural heritage.
The State Minister for Economic Monitoring in the Office of the President, also doubling as the Agago District Woman Member of Parliament, Beatrice Akello Akori, has called upon religious leaders to partner with government in spreading development programs. Akello made these remarks during a Faith Leaders Summit and the book launch of Revelation to Reform, a book authored by Prophet Xavier Kale Alpha. Let's take a look.
Prophet Xavier Kale Alpha of Life Fellowship Kampala has launched a book, Revelation to Reformation, to trace the roots and the legacy in ministry. The book was launched by Lady Justice Christine Kahwa.
The offices that we hold come with a lot of advantage. Sometimes it may not be money, but most times it is money. We must know what the code of conduct is for every profession we are in. Therefore, we should fear the Lord and judge with integrity for us who are in judging now. For the Lord our God does not tolerate perverted justice.
During the launch of the book, State Minister for National Planning, Beatrice Akello Akol, appealed to religious leaders to work closely with the government in promoting government programs.
When you look at mobilization that government does, mobilization for development, church can do that also even better than us, because they have followers who believe in them 100%. And when the church leaders speak, the congregation members listen to them carefully, believe in them, and take up their messages seriously. So for our place, for our country to develop, churches need to rise up and mobilize their congregation members for development. It is not only about prayers, even God worked.
Akello also emphasized strong families, describing them as a gift from God.
There are so many interventions that government has put in place to support the youth. I pray that youth should utilize these government interventions positively. Yeah, as we are heading to 2026, we know the Word of God says that leadership comes from God. So we request church to pray for peace during these elections. We request religious leaders to pray to God so that the right people take the right positions.
The author of Revelation to Reformation, Professor Xavier Kale Alpha, says the book emphasizes worship as the ultimate purpose of life and calls for patience, forgiveness, and building strong families rooted in Christian values.
We are emphasizing the person of the Holy Spirit in this book such that people will learn to commune with Him and operate by the right spirit, which we think is very good for the body of Christ in Uganda. Thirdly, we are emphasizing you, the vessel, you, the preacher, the prophet, the teacher, the pastor, the worshipper. You cannot claim that place if you are not grounded in doctrine.
The Deputy Inspector General of Government, Dr. Patricia Cleo Achan, highlighted the roles of religious leaders in fighting corruption.
The fight against corruption calls corruption, but corruption is actually theft of public resources. Let them preach the same message to tell people that this war against corruption is the people's war, and everybody must be involved in fighting corruption by hating it, by shunning it, by reporting cases of corruption.
Ajani also emphasized the need for leaders to live exemplarily to the young generation in whatever they do.
Especially during this time of elections, I encourage them to vote for leaders of integrity, leaders who are exemplary, leaders who will lead with dignity, not leaders who will just tell lies and do all funny things around.
Others in attendance spoke about the launched book.
Anyone that has failed at ministry and is thinking to go back to serving God, this is a wonderful book to read.
Deborah Namamonde, Tanaba Kenneth, UBC News.
Sanja Tana, the aspiring candidate for the National Chairperson Entrepreneurs League, has pledged to lobby with government for equal opportunity for local business communities in Uganda. Tana, who is a prominent businessman in eastern Uganda, was meeting the NRM delegates from Teso at Hyde Park in Soroti City.
The framers of the NRM constitution were very wise. Equal opportunity. The foreigners come, the Bahindi come, the British come, the Indians come, and they are given tax holidays. For you, you start a business today, you must get a TIN number tomorrow. You must pay tax at the end of the month. There is no gestation period. Which of these candidates comes with the plan for value addition? You have one person who came here to Teso. I don't know whether he came to Teso and the delegates of Teso were clapping for him. He said that he has started a circle for you and you all clap.
In those businesses, he's not employing Indians, but he's employing people of Teso. He's helping them put food on their table. That's why we're rallying behind him. All the other contestants have come from Western. It is only Sanjay Tana who is from Eastern region. So for purposes of balancing, I think let's rally behind this gentleman. He has a clear vision. He has showed us his manifesto. All the other candidates who have not seen a manifesto, other than only talking.
KCCA drainage channel workers have been provided with new work equipment following a long-standing need. The workers shared their challenges they had been facing, including worn-out boots and overalls. Susan Kushaba, a parliamentary aspirant for the Kampala Woman MP seat, pledged to further improve their livelihoods and working conditions if elected to office. These are the details.
KCCA channel workers in Kamocha have been provided with new protective equipment, including boots, overalls, safety helmets, and gloves. This initiative follows concerns raised by the workers regarding neglect and inadequate supervision by City Hall officials over their working conditions. Chaba Suzanne, a female parliamentary aspirant for Kampala under the Patriotic League umbrella, expressed concern over the KCCA administrators' failure to fulfill their duties and responsibilities.
That's why I'm going to Parliament, to see that I fight for those people who are voiceless, and I will do it.
She pledged that if elected, she would work to improve the conditions of the affected individuals.
This drainage is full. These houses are all full of water. And I'm asking myself, that is why you are selling out these drainages, like the one you have sold?
Local opposition leaders have pledged to set politics aside and collaborate with her, acknowledging her genuine concern and support for the community. Benon Mukwaya and Semmambo Bantu Machabwe.
The Rotary Club of Bweyogerere Central has organized a medical camp and cancer run 2025 to raise funds for the purchase of a cancer machine. The initiative is also aimed at improving cancer diagnosis and treatment in Uganda, where many patients continue to struggle with limited access to specialized medical equipment. UBC has the details.
The overall cancer incidence rate in Uganda is approximate to 154.4 per 100,000 people, both males and females. For females, the most cancer is the cervix uteri, with an incidence rate of 53.8 per 100,000. The club president, Richard Kakube of the Rotary Club of Bweyogerere Central, says they have organized the cancer run and a medical camp to offer free treatment to raise funds for a cancer machine.
So far, we have over 200 patients that have come, and we expect more. By the close of the day, we want to cover a maximum of about 1,000 to 1,500, depending on how they turn up.
The initiative has attracted support from various stakeholders, as the director of Sena Junior School pledges.
Bebaza ti abazadde bange community ezitotoledde wano wonna bali wano ku bujanjabi obw'obwereere.
Aisha Nabachibi mentions the services that have been offered in the camp and advises people to conduct regular checkups.
A number of health services are being offered, all of them free: HIV testing, blood donation, cancer screening, cervical cancer, prostate cancer, all free services at Sena Junior School.
Other Rotary Club presidents of Set and Mbalwa, Delo Ogwang, described it as a timely effort to unite communities against the disease.
You know, Rotary is all about giving, and we also want to give people hope, especially the ladies and women, and basically everyone. I'd like to also thank everyone for the huge turn-up, and we're very happy.
Also encourage our communities to be very consistent in physical activity in order to reduce the non-communicable diseases, as I mentioned earlier.
And this covers one of our very special areas of focus, which is disease control and prevention. So today we are here in this community to ensure that we try to reach to those who may not be able to access this Medicare, and in the way we actually touch the lives of these people.
Benon Mukwaya and Kenneth Tenaba.
And still in more news, more than 200 candidates have been confirmed into the Catholic faith during a solemn liturgical celebration presided over by His Grace the Archbishop Raphael P. Moni Wokorach of the Archdiocese of Gulu. The ceremony, which also marked the 56th parish day, was held at Our Lady of Africa Church, Mbuya, drawing hundreds of faithfuls from within and beyond the diocese. Let's take a look.
The Archbishop urged Christians, especially the newly confirmed, to embrace what he called the fire of the Holy Spirit, reminding Christians that confirmation is a divine commissioning.
Yourself, we have to educate ourselves. You know, the philosophy of education of the Catholics is to make what they call a gentleman. Education should make somebody better. Education should make somebody become honorable. Education should make somebody found his life alive on values that actually are beyond even culture and things like that. So this is what we need. If we need a transformation in this time, not only for this time, always that should be the call.
His Grace encouraged the faithful to remain steadfast in their commitment to God, even in times of opposition or hardship.
A practice which is also very much common in our time, how sometimes we use religion to gain materially, to gain self-glory, to work to enrich ourselves. The colonization of religion combined with colonization of politics makes our society that awaits for purification.
He also reflected on the parish's 56 years of growth and service.
As we celebrate our 56th Parish Day, we are very grateful to God for all the blessings He has given us, spiritual and material. For the spiritual one, which we cannot name, but we cannot see at times, but we believe the presence of all these parishioners from all the corners, it is a sign that they appreciate and they are nourished and enriched spiritually. We have had 202 children who have been confirmed today.
Our Lady of Africa Church, Mbuya, also marked the 56th Parish Day and highlighted the ups and downs.
And we have also opened and inaugurated the new parish offices. These parishes, in these parish offices, we find the office of the parish priest, the office of the Sabakristu, the office of the catechist, the office of the accountant, the parish administrator, and other offices are in that building, which is modern, and we appreciate the Christians who have contributed towards the completion of these works.
My appeal to parents is let us nurture these children that have been confirmed today so they can know the Lord and they can have respect in the communities, respect the parents, respect also the elders in the communities. But above all, we are appreciative of God that has made us reach these years, 56 years. We are appreciative of Mbuya Catholic Church for the projects they have in the communities.
So that Kaye, UBC News.
Caregivers at orphanages that look after children without guardians are concerned about the difficult conditions while caring for the children. They call on the government to support them with their essential needs. These remarks were made during a visit by members of the Rotary Club of Rubaga Lake View. Let's take a look.
At least 30% of children from newborns to toddlers are rendered homeless. Most of them are brought and looked after in babies' homes. Nsambia Babies Home takes care of orphaned children from infancy to 5 years old. It houses 30 children along with others at Teresa Babies Home, but with challenges.
Losing a lot. There are many things they are losing when they are here in an institution. You can't give them that full love which you can give to your own child. That's why we are trying by all means to see that we reunite them with their parents or relatives or any foster parent. And we are calling upon you good people out there to continue coming for them as foster parents, because we don't want them to grow from an institution.
Rotary Club of Rubaga Lakeview members visited the homes. The president, Rotary Club of Rubaga, Rotarian Ivan Mulumba Matthias, pledged support to the homes.
Many children are left by their parents because of situations they might be going through. It could be a mental health issue, it could be a loss of hope, and so they decide to abandon the children. So we looked at this project as one that can help the babies' homes with supplies, because they get more babies every day and they don't have enough funds to look after them. Even those looking after them need support in terms of food.
Here today we've had visitors from Rotary Club of Rubaga Lakeview. I want to thank them so much for this gesture. They've brought us a lot of things. They've donated to their children, the babies. They've brought for us milk. They've brought for us rice, sugar, mention it. I want to thank them for sparing this time to be with our little ones. The Nsambia Babies Home is one of the homes which are under Child Welfare and Adoption Society, Kampala Archdiocese, and we care for abandoned children, mostly abandoned children from all over.
In more news, ACES, a volunteer initiative under the We Love You Foundation, focusing on environmental conservation, community service, and youth engagement, has engaged students from Chambogo University. We have some of the highlights.
ACES is a university, a volunteer group that is affiliated with the Church of God. As I says today, we're in Chambogo University conducting a cleanup campaign in the name of reducing plastic in the society. And we're carrying out a zero plastic movement. So far, SAYS is an international university volunteer group. Currently in Uganda here, we have been carrying out our activities for about 8 years. Right now, we have been associating with various universities, such as Chambogo and Makerere. The reason as why we also carry out these cleanup campaigns is most of all to send out a cry to those people in offices for collaborative action. We see that it may be a minority in Uganda, this says here. However, once people in offices, those who are responsible for the environment, come to see our activities, we can get memorandums of understanding with them. And with unity, we can work towards the sustainability of the environment. And also, we hope to work with local governments, authorities, and the people in our society. As they see our great work that is going on, surely we may be with joint effort towards a neater, better, sustainable environment.
With Momo, you have the power to get loans a lot more easily and quickly on your phone. Dial *165*5# and choose from different loan options and borrow some money whenever you need it. And if you run out of money while paying, you can simply add a call with Momo Advance. That's Momo. That's the power to be more.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
At UNOC, we believe in safety.
Bobby, again! What's the drama? Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders. June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals. Youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
With Momo, you have the power to become an investor and start earning some money daily on your phone. Dial star 165 star 7 star 1 hash and invest for as little as 1K with Momo Investor. And the best thing is, you can withdraw your money instantly anytime. That's Momo. That's the power to be more.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now take you into the world of business. The Anti-Counterfeit Network has urged citizens to purchase medical equipment from authorized sources. This warning came in after a suspect was arrested at St. Jude Farm Supply for selling fake agricultural items. It was discovered that liquid soap had been repackaged into multiple company branded bottles and sold as genuine products. Let's take a look.
Been repackaged into branded containers and sold as weed control chemicals.
And we're launching a product called, actually it's already launched, and that's how we report counterfeits in place. So we're going to know about this operation. We have performance.
This is the 3rd time the suspect, identified as Kato, has been arrested for distributing counterfeit agriculture products.
In the same case, but we are still working with our colleagues from the Agriculture Police Unit and the Uganda Police to ensure that this person is held accountable for these actions. As the ministry, we are so much against, and it's our role to enforce standards to ensure that farmers get value for the money from the products they are buying. So this person has been found to be faking products.
The Anti-Counterfeit Network estimated value of the seized tech products at Uganda shillings 50 millions. Igumba Trevor from the Anti-Counterfeit Network has urged farmers to exercise caution and purchase products only from genuine authorized sellers. He highlighted the use of the Leap app, which can be installed on mobile devices and used to report suspected counterfeit products directly to the authorities. Benon Mukwaya, Semambo, Bantu Machawe.
The Rotary Club of Gulu has organized the Gulu Oktoberfest Tourism Expo to explore tourism potential in northern Uganda. The expo is scheduled for the 6th to the 14th of October 2025, and mark you, the spelling is really Oktoberfest. Let's take a look.
Welcome you all to Gulu City Oktoberfest, which is starting from the 6th of October to the 14th of October 2025. I welcome all the business community, those who are interested to bring their products to sell in Gulu City. You are all welcome. I invite all the leaders in Uganda, all the mayors, all the district chairpersons, all the MPs and our ministers. Let us come to Gulu City come 2025 from the 6th of October to the 14th.
On top of that, I will also
welcome you on behalf of the business community and especially the artisans. You will see some few things like people making beautiful masks, local potteries, clothes, and you will get to experience local culture, dances. We are bringing dance troops from all over Uganda to perform here. So this is a unique opportunity to get a mix of all things in these few days in Gulu. Welcome.
Encourage investment in Gulu and the region as a whole. And this can only come if we attract various people of business interests from elsewhere directly. This one, you know, government has been asking for a lot of this. Government is driving for investment. We don't need to leave it to government alone. We can also do the same thing. As citizens of this country, we should work directly to support investment.
In more news, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, has commended women judges for professionalism and transparency in their line of duty. The message was delivered by the Chief Justice Alfonso Dolo, where Speaker Anita Among reaffirmed Parliament's commitment in supporting the judiciary in delivering justice. This was during the International Association of Women Judges annual dinner at Munyonyo.
Women judges have held an annual dinner with the call to prioritize delivering justice to the people fairly. The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, who was represented by the Chief Justice, Alphonse Chigamoy Ownyidoro, commended women judges for upholding professionalism and transparency.
The work in these varying roles continues to shape the social fabric and our society. It is no light achievement that the President of this country saw it fit to appoint my sister, Justice Catherine Bamugemereire, to chair 3 different commissions in a space of less than 10 years. Indeed, when we look at the developments elsewhere, I can confidently assert that female judges from Uganda would stand shoulder to shoulder with any jurist anywhere else in the world.
Speaker Among appealed to the appointing authority to think of appointing female judges in high positions in the judiciary, including the position of the Chief Justice. The Speaker also reaffirmed Parliament's commitment towards judiciary to ensure the extension of justice to the public.
Over the last 30 years of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, we have moved from having had only a few lady justices on the higher bench to a time when we have 51.26% of the justices and judges being ladies. And at lower levels, which are also very important, we have 58.1% of the registrars being ladies and 49.11% of the magistrates being ladies.
The president of the International Association of Women Judges, Justice Elizabeth Jane Aliviza, highlighted the achievements of female judges.
As women judges, we have come far from 1994. We have made our contribution to society in advancing gender equality. I want to appeal to the president of this country to appoint a female Chief Justice. That is what we are hoping for, and we pray that the next Chief Justice is a female.
At the same event, some judges, justices, and the permanent secretary to the judiciary, Dr. Pass Bijilimana, were awarded prizes for exemplary service.
I want to thank for the support. I haven't got here alone. It has been teamwork, and for sure I am grateful. May God bless you all.
What I got is enough. Because judiciary has assisted me, I'm asking judiciary, may the good Lord gives judiciary what you want. Because whatever I'm having, I got it from judiciary.
Women judges also launched the construction of International Association of Women Judges UC School to keep vulnerable children in school.
Children, especially the girl child, to ensure that they stay in school. When we call upon the public to come and support us, please be ready with open hearts and open pockets.
Deborah Nema Monde, Andu Sebida, UBC News.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
With Momo, you have the power to get loans a lot more easily and quickly on your phone. Dial *165*5# and choose from different loan options and borrow some money whenever you need it. And if you run out of money while paying, you can simply add core with Momo Advance. That's Momo. That's the power to be more.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Thank you very much for joining us once again. We're still here on the UBC News tonight. In the world of business, or in the world of sports, the State Minister for Sports, Peter Ogwang, has toured works at Hoima City Stadium and was impressed by the work of the Turkish contractors. UBC had a chance to interact with the stakeholders on ground.
Uganda's worry about lack of facilities ahead of the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations is no more, following immaculate work by the contractor's Turkish firm Suma at the 20,000-seater Hoima City Stadium. The construction of the stadium has started on 1st September 2024 and was meant to last 18 months, but is now at 89% and is expected to be handed over to the government latest December.
I want to say we have done our part as far as the means of education is concerned. And I want to say this is a world-class stadium. You have seen it yourself and you can talk about it. It's self-explanatory. We will be able to open it to the public when we fully commission it for a few days so that those who want to come and view it, they can come and view it. And as far as I'm concerned, the contract has been very clear to me. October, they'll be done with their work. Though he has a contract for 18 months, but by October, it takes in 1 year to have completed his work.
Upon its completion, this stadium will house a 2,000-seater mini arena, a semi-Olympic size swimming pool, 2 volleyball and 2 basketball courts.
Friends, this project is entirely main stadium and the training pitches for AFCON 2027. I also want to confirm this mini arena is to continue to help us because the main purpose here, we were looking at having a sport, because we didn't want to have a facility which becomes a white elephant by only having one display. But now here we can have all indoor games played here. Then we can have the athletics, which is basically, I want to say, one of our best performing sports in the country, also use this facility. So I want to confirm now they meet all international standards in terms of competition, and that's why we are saying time is now for us as the Ministry of Education and Sports to begin looking at other international competitions for these other disciplines which have already been brought here, and that helps us in terms of bringing in more money to the country.
The main stadium and outdoor football fields will be in the dimension of 68 meters by 106 meters. It will also have one presidential suite, 12 skyboxes, VIP lounges able to accommodate more than 250 people, and a venue operation center that is world class.
It is for other sports are all coming to Hoima. You remember we lost our daughter who went to Kenya for training. Now here I am. Athletics, even here. You've seen just down there, that's a football pitch, running track plus an athletics training pitch. That is what we need to do, and that is what other jurisdictions, other countries are planning, that whenever you're building, now look at this space here. These spaces are for outdoor activities, volleyball, basketball, name them, futsal, all this come here, netball, all this is done here. Remember, for me who is in the sector, what happens in Lugogo, every indoor activity wants to take place in what? In Lugogo. But now here, there's a view of many that would have only built a football stadium here. For God's sake, wouldn't it be a white elephant? For God's sake. See, these are the challenges which we get.
There will be 4 dressing room units, a press conference room with 50 seats capacity, 10 concession rooms, while the playing surface is hybrid. To this stage, the stadium has been built by 1,067 people, 732 of whom are Ugandans. The stadium's expedite completion is a plus as Uganda waits for Confederation of African Football inspection on 31st December 2025 ahead of the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations.
I want to appeal to my people, particularly in Bunyoro here, that we, government, has given you a big opportunity which we must take advantage of for purpose of us making money for ourselves. For me, I sum up by saying long live Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, long live NRM, long live Mama, long live the Minister of Education and Sports.
And that brings us to the end of the UBC News tonight. Thank you for being a lovely audience. To you out there watching UBC News on YouTube and on TV. And also allow me to thank my TikTok audience for engaging very proactively. Remember that I am styled by La Vie Boutique on Hotel Grand Imperial Hotel, and that is right behind Bank of Uganda, shop number 6 and shop number 8. Do care to visit them once you have some money stocked up. Otherwise, have yourselves a lovely week, and we do wish you the best of luck. Good night.